What's up, you guys? It's your girl Alia Imani, and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Excuse me.
Okay, guys, so this video is very important to my YouTube channel, to my YouTube journey. Why is it important? Because this video is my first Q&A on my channel. At this point, today is May 27th, and at this point, I still have not launched my channel. I have not said anything about a channel on my socials. I have not, introduced my channel to the world as yet. So these questions are not from you guys. So I asked some very important people in my life, shout out to you guys, mwah, for their help with this video. So as y'all saw from the title, this is a jar of questions. I have my jar right here with questions. I don't know, I think it's like 25 questions for me to answer. I told them to ask me questions like they'd see in a typical YouTube video, or questions that you guys would want to know about me when you start watching my channel. So these are the questions. I have not seen any of the questions. I don't know what the questions say, so I am a bit nervous. But oh my gosh, let's get into the questions, y'all. I don't know anything. I don't know what the questions are, so this is me blind reacting to the questions, and I'm in suspense just as you guys are, because I don't know what's here. I'll drink some water because I'm actually nervous. Okay, let me shake it up. So I'm opening up the jar now. Y'all can see the questions here. So oh my gosh. Okay, let me close my eyes. Okay. Okay. Right. The first question. This one seemed long though. All right. Okay. This is actually nerve-wracking. Why did I decide to do this? Okay. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? If I could live anywhere in the world, the marker is literally running on my hand, guys. If I could live anywhere in the world, where would I live and why? I think I have an answer. If I could live anywhere in the world, I think... Alright, I don't know if this is a good answer. I don't know if this is answering the question. But I would say Jamaica. I would say my home, because I mean that's home. And I am currently living in Canada, and I don't think anything beats home. Of course, there are many advantages living overseas and living in other countries. Like when you come from a third world country and you visit and you live in other places, there's a huge difference, negative and positive. But I would say home, if a very strong if. I love my country. I love Jamaica. Like, I am so patriotic. I love Jamaica. But I would only live in Jamaica. I'd be happy and comfortable living in Jamaica if everything was just perfect. Let me start over. I would choose Jamaica because it is my home, and home is where the heart is. And like, there's no place like home. But I would only live in Jamaica if I was able to control things. If I could cut out the crime 100%, I would. If I could make more jobs available, not just for me but for other people, I would. If I could eliminate poverty overall, I would. So I don't think there is any perfect place to live. I think every place has its pros and its cons. Like living here, obviously it has its pros: more opportunities, more experience, cultural exchange, a lot of pros. But there are also a lot of cons. It's hard to get used to living here, especially if you don't have any family here. It's hard to get used to living here. Culture shock, and you miss home. You get homesick. So yeah, but I'll stick with my answer, Jamaica, home, only if I could control stuff. Next question. I'm a bit less nervous now. What is something you have always wanted to try but haven't as yet? Okay, so for starters, I am not an adventurous person at all. So the way how I perceive that question is like something adventurous. Listen, I am not adventurous. I don't like anything that have to do with hiking or climbing anything or jumping off or nothing. That is not me. Like, that is not me. Snow activities, absolutely not. That is not me. But let me think. I have always wanted to be an athlete. I've always wanted to run track since I was in prep school, primary school. It's still a dream and still a passion of mine. I've always wanted to be an athlete. It's always been my dream. At this point, I don't think it can happen again. I mean, I think I can do it for fun, but not as a job or an occupation. I mean, I don't think there's a time limit to anything. I mean, in sports there is definitely there's definitely a time limit to things. But yeah, I've always wanted to be a track and field athlete, specifically 100 and 200 meter. And I love it. Like, I used to love running. Like, now I'm too old. I had an injury and oh no, I'm putting no he back 100%. I can still do track, but I don't know. They do track at my school, but we'll see. If you could have dinner with any celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be? I don't know. I don't really follow up celebrities like that anymore. I'm trying to think though. I think it would be a singer because I love singing. So I'm trying to think of a singer that I look up to. I'd say maybe Alicia Keys because I don't know. She just seems so genuine, and she reminds me of myself. Like, just well, I don't really keep up with Alicia Keys like that, but from what I've seen, she just seems very chill and laid back and just natural, and she reminds me very much of myself, and she is extremely talented. I feel like I could learn a lot from her in terms of singing and music and stuff like that. So just a random pick, Alicia Keys. What's a popular opinion you disagree with? Pizza, I mean pineapple on pizza. That is the nastiest thing ever. No. Why would you want to eat pizza? I mean, why would you want to eat pineapple on pizza? That's nasty. Like, that's something I heavily disagree with. That's nasty. I don't like the contrasting flavors. The pineapple is sweet and then the pizza is savory. Is that the right word? Yeah, savory. Sweet and savory. Don't mix. Don't do that. What is the weirdest food combination you enjoy? I am not a food combination person like that. Let me try and think though. Okay, I don't think it's weird, but I would say fries and ice cream, or like fries and milkshake. So like you get the fries and like you dip it in the ice cream, and then that is top tier. Like, y'all should try that over pineapple and pizza. That's what you should try. Sweet and savory. Don't mix. Don't do that. What or who pushes you to be your best self? I would say God, the Bible, because I aim to be a God-fearing Christian woman. Like, that is my main priority over anything else in this world. That is who I want to be. So definitely God. And then I would say, my mom, because she's been there since the beginning, since before I could walk or talk. She's been there, and she is very hardworking and very strong, always pushing me to do things. When I doubt myself, she's always pushing me. I would say God first, and then my mom. So, yes! Nice! What is your favorite genre of music? Ooh! I listen to all kinds of music. I listen to reggae, old school R&B. I listen to gospel. But I don't think I have a favorite genre of music. I just love music overall. I love music. I like let me stop. Music is my passion, and I just love everything about music. It's my passion and it makes me very happy. So I love singing. I love anything to do with instruments. I don't have a favorite genre. I don't think I have a favorite genre. I just love, 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 love music. Yeah. How do you stay motivated when things get tough? I'm not going to lie. It's hard. I'm not going to sit here and give you answers like I have the answers myself. I don't, and it's hard to stay motivated. You guys tell me how you stay motivated when things get tough, because it's very hard. But I would say what keeps me motivated, or at least what I try to do when I don't feel motivated, is to just pray. I pray and I worship. I just try to keep my goal at the forefront of my mind. I try to imagine my future. I try to remind myself that if I don't do this, then I won't ever get the life that I want to live. And I really want to live a good life. I really want a good life. And I mean, that keeps me motivated. But as I said before, it's hard. It's hard. So if you guys have any, tips or anything, please let me know, because next question, what is your morning routine like? I don't have a strict morning routine. It differs from morning to morning. Sometimes I wake early, sometimes I wake extremely late. It just depends. But a typical morning routine would be I wake up, I do Bible study. Okay, this is real and raw, right? I struggle, right? I will have Bible study for a good month straight, good month, and then spiritual warfare. Then I don't have Bible study for a while, then I get back into Bible study for the next month, and then the next 2 weeks, I do no Bible study, and then the next month I get back into it. It is so tiring, it's exhausting, and I know that if you are a Christian watching this, I know you can relate. And I'm not one of those people that act like I'm perfect and have it all together. Absolutely not, I really don't. But that is just my reality. But on a typical good day, my morning routine consists of me waking up. It depends though. It depends on what I am doing. This just made me realize I'm all over the place. Some days I eat breakfast, some days I don't eat breakfast. Alright, on a good day, I wake up, do my Bible study, and then I get something to eat, shower, and wash my face, brush my teeth, get dressed. That's my morning routine, not too much. I don't really do much. But this question just made me realize that I need to improve. I have a lot to improve on. What is a moment that changed your life and how? A moment that changed my life, witnessing the birth of my baby sister. My baby sister is everything that I've ever wanted. She is someone who I have always prayed about, who I've always wanted in life. Since I was a young girl, I've always prayed for a baby sister, and just witnessing her birth was just amazing. I didn't actually witness the birth because she was born in COVID, and COVID regulations, we couldn't even enter the hospital. But the fact that I saw her being brought into the world was a very good moment, and that changed my life. I am happy that I have a baby sister. And what is your favorite dish? My favorite dish. Okay, it didn't say favorite food, it said favorite dish. Alright, so I'm going to give a Jamaican answer. Do I have a Jamaican favorite dish? I love everything. I don't think I have a favorite dish. I just love food. And if it tastes good, it tastes good. But I would say my favorite dish is probably shrimp fried rice. Yeah, I love shrimp fried rice. I have not had it in a while though. Okay, it's getting a bit scanty in here. Next question. Who are your favorite YouTubers or creators? Alright. So I'm gonna list my top three. YouTubers. The Johnston twins, Jada and Jana, is number one. I really love them. They have good energy. They are Christians and they are real and authentic. They obviously don't tell everything that goes on behind the scenes in their lives, and that is totally fine. They don't have to, but I still think that they are real in some way. I just love them, you know? I just love them. They have good energy and they're very entertaining to me. So with the Johnson twins for sure. I love Deja. She is so sweet. She is the sweetest. Like, I love her so much, and I love her little family. Her and her husband Twan and her son Koa. Oh my gosh, she is the cutest. She's the sweetest. I love Deja so much. Jayla. And that's self-explanatory. Jayla. Jayla is just very entertaining to watch. You see, I love her whole family, her and Tony and Braylon and Nyla and her in-laws, and then her twin sister and her other baby sister and her brother and her mom and her dad. The entire family. I love when they all come together. Oh, Jayla, she's sweet. Oh, and Diana. I can't mention Jayla and not mention Diana. I love Diana and Joy and Truth and Oaklyn and Bash. And by the time, I don't know if by the time I post this video, the new twins will be here. I don't know. Maybe not. But I just love her. Like, yes, I would say them for sure. I love watching positive people. You know, who is a role model that you look up to? I look up to my mother because, as I said before, she's just very strong, and she has done a lot with her life. She has, wow, like I don't know, just thinking about her and everything that she has done in this life and been through, it's just amazing to watch. And she's just that girl. She's just that girl, period. She's very talented too. She's extremely talented. She is so talented, and I look up to her in that aspect as well. She's my role model for sure. What is your favorite quote or life motto? There is always a bright light at the end of the darkest tunnel. That has been my motto for years because it's just something I agree with. Like, no matter how dark it gets, if you can't see, no matter how dark it gets, just keep walking through. One day you will see the light. One day it could be 2 days from now, it could be 50 years from now. But you just have to have the faith and just keep walking, keep trying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my favorite quote. Just remembering that no matter how dark it gets or how bad things may seem, things are gonna be okay. And as long as you just keep working hard, this is the catch now. You can't not work hard. You have to work hard to see the bright light, you know? That's the catch. You can't just be there and be like, oh my gosh, I'm working so long and I can't see the bright light. That's the catch. You actually have to do the hard work, and you know, you're not gonna like certain things that happen. Things are gonna just be very disgusting. But just keep going and the bright light will be there at the end of the tunnel. What is the best advice you have ever received? Take up space. To take up space and to be myself unapologetically. Be me 100%. Embrace my talents. Showcase my talents. Don't care what anybody else has to say. Be me. You only have one life to live. You only have one life to live. You win some and you lose some. You're not gonna be perfect at everything at once. Just as long as you just do what you want to do. Because a lot of us want to do things. We want to do things, but that mind, the negativity in our minds, like, it's like, no, you're not good at this, you're not good at this, or you let people get to you instead of doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let people get to you. Just do what you want to do. If you want to do something, do it. If you think it's going to benefit you, do it. If you want to do something, do it. If you love to do something, do it. Don't be afraid of people. People will be your biggest downfall. People are not nice. People are not nice. People are not nice. They will say things and they will do things to hurt you and discourage you. But if you want to do something, you should do it. This advice is also for me. It's also for me, but that's the best advice I've ever heard. Just be who you want to be. Be who you want to be. There's no limit. No limits. List 5 countries you would like to travel to. 5 countries I would like to travel to. Okay. First is Brazil. Because I rep Brazil in World Cup. I rep Brazil in World Cup, and I've just always wanted to visit Brazil. I think it's because of the movie Rio. You know, the Rio with the birds. Yeah, I think it's because of that. just to experience the culture. The Bahamas. I'd visit Dubai, Dominican Republic, just to see what it's all about, and Mexico. So what did I say? I said Brazil, Dubai, the Bahamas, DR, and Mexico. I definitely want to visit the entire world though. That's on my bucket list. What is your guilty pleasure TV show or movie? Paw Patrol. I love me some Paw Patrol, guys. And I don't care. I don't care if I am too grown. It's just so cool. It's so fun to watch and it makes me calm. I love Paw Patrol and the theme song, 10 out of 10. Next question, what has your faith in God got you? A lot of things. But I would say it's not about what it gets me or what I get from having faith. Having faith in God builds my patience. It builds my patience because a lot of the times, we pray about something, we have faith in God, and you want something, but sometimes you don't hear an answer when you want to hear an answer, and that kind of just makes you sad or discourages you. So I would say having faith in God definitely builds my patience because there's nothing in this world that will stop me from having faith in Him. Nothing in this world will ever stop me from having faith in God. Nothing. So even if there are things that I want and I don't get, that's fine. I'll still have faith in Him. I'll be sad, of course. We're humans, will be sad about it. It just builds my patience. I just have to be patient. If He doesn't answer you, that doesn't mean that you're denied from something. Maybe God has a bigger and better plan for you. So I think the patience. I would say patience for sure. What type of content do you want to create? I am particularly interested in lifestyle. The broad category is lifestyle. What you can expect from me is just what you're seeing now, me authentically. Who knows, somewhere down the line I may switch it up or add stuff or delete stuff. I don't really want to be strict on what I create. I just want it to be me. Just me. I even singing videos if y'all would like that. Music, stuff like anything that I like, I post about it. That's the kind of content I want to make. What's a fun fact most people don't know about you? I have to think very hard about this one. I am a Disney kid. I love everything Disney. I grew up on Disney. Well, okay, let me tell you the facts. I actually grew up on Nickelodeon. So I was a Nickelodeon kid at first, and then I switched to Disney. Well, I wouldn't say switch to Disney, but I'd watch both, and then I completely switched to Disney because the Nickelodeon shows were just not that fun to me anymore. But that being said, I'm a Disney kid. I love everything Disney. I love Disney so much. I still listen to Disney songs to this day. What is the most adventurous thing you have ever done? Haha. Okay, as I said before, I'm not really an adventurous person. I don't know, that's just not me. But the most adventurous thing I've ever done was hiking Blue Mountain in Jamaica. I was on a church trip and we hiked the mountain, and I would never do it again. I had so many near-death experiences hiking that mountain, and I would never do it again. I did it already. I don't need to do it again. It was fun, but very nerve-wracking because I don't do well with adventurous things, and I'm scared of heights. Wow, not this being my last question. That's crazy. The last question is, what inspired you to start your YouTube channel? That's crazy. That is actually my last question. Okay, I've always been a yapper. Ever since I was smaller, my parents always said that I should go be a lawyer because I talk a lot. I just love the idea. I actually had the idea since COVID, so it was since 2020. I actually started making a video in 2020 that just didn't get posted, but I'm very happy that things turned out that way and I'm doing it this way now, because nothing happens before the time. What really inspired me was just my love for content creation, and I just I just really just love it. Like, I don't really have much to say about it. I just love it, and it's something that I've always wanted to do but kept delaying and just kept making excuses. I'm very happy that I am doing it now, and I'm hoping that you guys like my video so far. If you do, please leave a thumbs up and say something in the comments. Which video is your favorite so far? Say what you want to see more of. Let me know, please, 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 please. I actually didn't even grow up watching YouTube like that. I started watching YouTube really in my last years of high school. I actually started watching YouTube. I just want to inspire. I really want to inspire and to just spread love and positivity, because that is something that is very hard to find in this world nowadays. So I just really want to spread love and positivity to you guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My hands are crazy. My hands look crazy. Thank you guys so much. Actually, wait. Thank you to my people for helping to make this video a success. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please let me know in the comments below. Tell me what your favorite part was. Just talk to me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Oh my God, Japan! Well, actually, we're Orlando. Holy Land, it's so beautiful. Can you dream of? And every time we see Jesus' culture, his idol looking at us. Yeah, so bye. Bye, love you.